Hey guys, it's Cheyenne from Art 101. I haven't made a video in so long. I miss you guys. I'm here today to show you our latest item. My husband has made by hand these Lucet forks. If you haven't heard of it before, it's this two-pronged tool here. They've been made since medieval or Viking times to make cord out of all kinds of material. I'm just using acrylic yarn today, but our little two-pronged tool here. We have them in our shop and they will be on our Etsy store soon. The link will be down in the description. So hop on over there if you're interested in one of his beautiful handmade Lucet forks. We have them in ash, padauk, and walnut. So those will all be on our Etsy shop if you're interested. But let me show you how to use this tool. So this ash one is my favorite. This is kind of an example of just one way, and it's the way I'm showing today of how to use it. I am by no means an expert at using the Lucet fork. I'm sure there are many other people who can show you different kinds of ways to use it, but here is just one way that I've used with this acrylic yarn. So really you are making it thicker. Obviously this this cord is much thicker than a single strand otherwise would be. I know I'm going to have people ask, well, what are you even going to use this cord or braid for? You can use it for anything. It can be, just bracelets, necklaces, but I'm really excited to use it as drawstrings for some little crocheted bags that I've been making. I'm also planning on using them for handles for larger bags or purses. Now, obviously, this is still thin enough that it is really strong and durable, but I don't think it would feel right as a handle to carry your bag or your purse. So I will show you running this finished piece through the Lucet fork again, and it makes it even thicker as you go. You can obviously use all kinds of weights of yarn. I'm just starting with a worsted weight yarn and turning it into this lovely cord, which is much thicker than a single strand of the worsted weight yarn. So I will start with just a regular piece, and I'll just show you one method used to make the cord. Then I will take our one that's already done. It's a little bit longer than I'm going to be doing this sample piece for you, and we'll make it even thicker. It's still not very long to go very far, but just kind of a taste of what we're doing. So to get you really quick started, we're going to put the string through the hole. It doesn't have to stay there the whole time. If you're using some chunkier yarn, your braid might be thick enough and you don't really want it going through there, but this will get you started. Leave yourself a nice long tail. No matter what you're going to do with it, maybe this is as thick as you want, and you're going to use it as a drawstring. For a bag, you're still going to want to tuck your ends in later. You need them nice and long. Okay, so yarn through the hole. We're going to make a little bit of a figure 8, go between, around. And now I'm going back down the middle. Okay, get myself repositioned behind the camera here. Oop, actually I need to go around again. I need 2 loops. There we go. Now I'm going to take the first loop, go over the second loop, and let go. You're going to want to pull that as you go, at least at the beginning. Now what you're going to do is turn your fork left. Okay. Make sure you are going over. Take the bottom one, go up and over. You can let it go. Turn left again. Lay your working yarn over. Just going to pull my tail a little bit here. Bring your bottom one over the top. Turn left. And give it a little bit of a pull here. Bottom one. Now, as you get going a little bit farther, like right about now, I can pull this, which is going to add tension and tighten your stitches right here. Bottom one over the top one. Oop, don't run away, little yarn. Turn left again. At the beginning, there's a lot more management. Once you get going, it does simplify quite a bit. Now before I go up and over, wanting to tighten it a little bit. You can also give this a tug. It'll shorten it a little bit. You don't want to go too tight or you're not going to be able to go up and over. Turn left. Just keep turning left and you're only going over the loops. On the right, turn left. There you go, up and over. And the more practice you get with this as well, your tension will start to even out. Like I said, I'm by no means an expert at this tool. I'm enjoying it and starting to use it in my own projects. So of course, my husband, who does woodworking, wanted to make some of these beautiful tools. So that's kind of how we got started on that. Now, if you want to get that out of there, you sure can. Okay. Always turning left, applying tension, taking your bottom one over your top strand. Just constantly working it, tightening it down to a nice tension. Pardon my furnace running in the background. It is very chilly where we are at. I know a lot of places it's also very cold. And it's so close to Valentine's Day. I've got my cute little Valentine's yarn. Thought that would look nice in the video for you guys. So it just takes a little bit of practice getting used to. You can just kind of make it a little mindless activity after you've been going at this for a while. You could do it while listening to an audiobook or watching TV. You could set the kids to making friendship bracelets if it's too cold to play outside like it is here. You know, that would keep them busy for a while. Like I said, this is just one of, I'm sure, many, many ways to make your cord on these Lucet forks. Just keep going a few little more rounds, and then I'll show you how to finish when you get your cord as long as you want. Okay, but you may go as long as you want, but once you decided it is done, you want to cut yourself a nice long tail. Again, don't ever short yourself on that. Playing yarn chicken never works out. All right, so very, very carefully, you can remove it from your Lucet fork, set it aside. Now you've got your two loops right here. I don't want them to disappear, so I'm going to grab them. Okay, so the first thing to do is grab your tail, go through the first loop, okay, now you're actually going to be pulling on the other loop. Now to tighten it, looks nice and tight now. Not too tight. I want it to match the rest of my cord if I can. Tension wise. Now put your tail through the other loop and tighten. Oop. It should be good. Oh, I'll make it a oh goodness. Must have tightened the wrong one first. That's all right, we'll make it do. We'll make it work. I should have been able to pull it through my second loop and just tighten it on it, but that's not what it had in mind for us today. Now, there we go. We will try fastening it off again on the next one I show you. But we'll just keep on going till we make it work, right? So when you are done, it should go just like that. So you can see it was a little loose at the beginning. That kind of comes with practice. I've been a little out of practice on this tool. And that is just going through the Lucet fork one time. Now I'm going to take my little bit longer piece that I've corded here, and I'm going to run it through again, same process, and it will make it a little bit thicker. It won't be very long because this is definitely not a long working piece of cord. So I've not tucked my ends in yet, which I'm glad, so I can pull it through there. Okay, so I want something to hold on to while I'm getting started here. I need to hold this down farther so you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright, now I do have 2 loops. You'll take the bottom one and go over the top one and let it go. Okay. Pull that tail down, don't let it go anywhere. Turn left, lay it across the top, take your bottom loop. Ooh, don't fly away, tail, I've got you. Bottom loop over the top loop, turn left. Bottom loop over the top loop. Didn't mean to bump the camera there, folks. Turn left. Now we're at a good point to where we should be. Yep, there it goes. Before you go over the top loop, tightening it a little bit as you go. All right, bottom loop over the top one and over the end. Turn left. See, I'm already nearing the end just because it does take quite a bit of your working yarn to make it thicker. This piece is short enough to where it might look like a little bit of a messy knot here. Let me slip it off carefully here. And it's going to be a little hard to see, like I said, with it just looking like a little bit of a knot. But really, from going in size from your original worsted weight yarn to running it through and turning it into cord once over, and then taking a long strand of that cord and making it into an even bigger cord, that will be more durable as far as handles. If you're using a chunkier yarn, it will be even thicker. You might not even want to run it through twice. But it does thicken each time you run it through the Lucet fork. So just one idea of something you can do with this, but really I'd love to see or hear your ideas and things you've made with these. If you're interested in getting one of our Art 101 Lucet forks, that is our business here. We do have them available in our store, and as soon as they are on Etsy, the link will be below in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and look forward to more videos coming soon between all of the different projects that my husband and I do. We have all kinds of content, whether it's painting, pottery, yarn, obviously. I might even throw some of my candle making stuff in there. We just do a little bit of everything, stained glass, string art. I don't know, we always joke that between my husband and myself, there's probably not an art form one of us hasn't at least tried once. So look forward to more content coming. I know it's been a while. It's good to be back, and hopefully we'll see you guys again soon. Thank you so much for watching.